This is the Mayor's Take. I'm your host, Daryl Hall. We are in season 2 of the podcast for the Honorable Stephen Reed, the Mayor of Montgomery. This is the podcast where we talk about any and everything about the 334. Sir, how you feeling today?
Man, I'm feeling overdressed.
Oh, man, here we go.
I'm feeling overdressed. I didn't get the memo that we were supposed to come, in our workout shirt and stylist hat and all this stuff. I mean, I got some of that too. Every time I think I'm getting just a little bit closer, y'all show me where I really am.
It's a good balance. It'll be a great balance. Man, the summertime has been going up, but you color coordinated though.
Oh, look, I do what I can.
Yeah, I'm with you. Like the jacket matched the skin tone. Let's throw that out there. I love the way that looks. Us Doc brothers, light skin is trying to come back. It's trying. So, but no, man, this is season 2. We got some great things that's coming up for season 2, man. I've been enjoying season 1. Real quick question: your most memorable moment of season 1 would be what?
Oh, I think y'all asking me what I was watching, and I got clowned by some folks for what I wasn't watching and what I called out. Yeah. So I was like, okay, I gotta stay a little bit more relevant in terms of what's streaming and what's hot. Even if I get a Saturday morning or a Saturday night, I can just pop on the series and that sort of thing. Yeah. So that was what stood out to me.
Gotcha.
What about you?
The same. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think, man, we had some great moments. Lakers lost in 5.
See, you were waiting on that.
I've been waiting on that.
You were waiting on that.
It's been a long time.
Boy, you got some strong hate, man. You understand you came from Vacation Bible School.
I did. I came from VPS. VBS. Shout out to One Big Week, man. It was
you just
great.
came from VBS and you got that hate in you, but see.
I want to say that's a victory. Victory. Okay, we're going to leave that alone. Hey, man, season 2, let's get this stuff started. So the city of Montgomery has been popping with a lot of things. Yeah. And a lot of things, social media always has something to say. Yeah. I make social media seem like it's a person, but it's a plethora of people.
That's a lot of opinions.
And everybody's been trying to figure out what's going on, all these shooting and these folks going crazy. It's hot outside. Go in the house.
Right.
Go in that. Why are you?
Find your kids.
Find your kids.
Find your kids.
I heard a joke on asked this question. They said if you see a man in 5 and below on Sunday, he got his kids for the weekend. I'm gonna leave that alone. But with that being said, with that being so much as far as what we see as far as crime. Yeah, I haven't really seen a lot on the news. I see more on social media. And everybody's saying, what the mayor finna do? And I remember we talked about in season 1, anything good happen, it's your fault. Yeah. Anything bad happen, the mayor ain't doing his job. Right. He on his podcast. Right. What are the real numbers? What are we really looking at? Is the city really that bad or social media is hyping it up?
I think social media gets caught in the moment. And I think, listen, just like a lot of things these days, what's negative is kind of what gets pushed to the top of the algorithm, right? Is what you see. You don't see the good news story. You don't see the stories of kindness, of charity, of service, volunteerism, things like that. Unfortunately, it's the bad things that tend to draw the clicks, and that tends to stand out. Overall in the city of Montgomery, our crime is down 28% the first 6 months of this year. I'll take those numbers any day. Right. I would love for them to be double that. I'd love for them to be down 56%. Correct. But being down is certainly better than being up overall. Right. Now, I recognize that, if it happens to you, crime is up 100%. Correct. Exactly. If it happened in your neighborhood or your street or somebody, it's up. So I certainly understand that. But overall, our numbers are down. Robberies are down 41%. Non-fatal shootings are down about 21, 22%. Right. When you look at homicides, we're down about 15, 17% based on that's current day. So we were down about 19%, and we unfortunately had a loss of life here just in the last couple of days, first few days here in July. Right. So, burglaries are down. All these things are down. And I saw somebody saying, well, that's because they're not characterizing the crimes as this, or they're characterized as that. That's totally untrue. That's false. Listen, we're going to characterize a car accident for a car accident. We're not going to say that, listen, it was a deer that hit that car, that ran into the car. It was a car that ran into that car. Right. We're not going to do the same with any other, crime stats. That helps us inform how we police the area, and how we improve our city. So I think that there's some who have a political narrative that they want to advance about Democratic-led cities. In particular, I think about cities led by black mayors. We have to be mindful of.
Yeah.
I think the media is looking for competition for clicks and attention. So again, if you're talking about, what restaurant is having, a happy hour, or what sale they're doing for families after 5 o'clock, Red Lobster.
Right.
Don't act like y'all. Look, y'all didn't see the Red Lobster bringing in new CEO.
Right.
They keeping the biscuits,
Bulls,
the cheddar biscuits.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Look, okay, now y'all too good for Red Lobster.
Oh my God.
Anyway, that doesn't get the clicks. That's the problem.
Right.
So what gets the clicks are the things that, unfortunately are sensational, and that is crime. Right. But we recognize there's work to do, and I want to thank everybody in the community that's been helping us with the Office of Violence Prevention, with community violence initiatives, with the Sheriff's Office, with the state ALEA, Alabama Law Enforcement Agency, with the U.S. Marshals, FBI, ATF. I could go down the list. DA's office has been helping. Everybody's been coming together. Churches have been helping. The OGs have been helping.
Yeah.
The triple OGs have been weighing in.
Yeah.
So, we got people who are really trying to help. But let me tell you something that I picked up that I think is important on this question. We have been investing in reactive services. The cities that are seeing the best gains, that are seeing, the best work, like Baltimore and others, they have been investing in proactive measures, mental health, social services, getting people the type of conflict resolution training they need, making things fun that people don't know they're coming into to be fun. They have been investing, working with their public schools, working with their Department of Youth Services, working with juvenile court. They have been doing these things for years, because as we've been talking to experts around the country, I just got back from Boston. We were there with mayors and with change agents from around the country, and the conversation was placemaking and how do you improve placemaking for people who feel like they don't have a way out or way up.
Right.
And a lot of it was about the resources, and I'm talking about significant resources that are being invested from the federal and state level all the way down with Philip Philanthropy and corporate foundations. I say that because we're just getting in the preventive and proactive measures of what we can do to stop people from acting out and retaliating and committing acts of violence that lead far too often to homicide. So it's a work in progress. We understand that the community wants things done now. Yesterday wants to have that sense of peace. So do I. So do my parents. So do my aunts and uncles and family members. We hear from church members, all of them. But we're going to have to do this together. And we're going to have to do this and be committed to the long haul. And we're going to have to make sure we're willing to police and check our young people. In particular, our young black boys. We got to talk to them about what being a man is and what it isn't. We got to make sure they understand that the state of Alabama put $1 billion into a penitentiary. They didn't put $1 billion into public schools or pre-K or workforce development. They put $1 billion into the penitentiary. They want somebody to fill that penitentiary. I hope it's not our young boys nor our young girls in Montgomery that are going to be doing that. So we have to do our work, and while we are proud of where we are for the first 6 months, and the men and women of the MPD and the men and women in this community and all those who are shining positive lights, we know there's more work to do. And we're going to continue to do that work with people who want to partner with us and continue to uplift this city and this region for all they can be.
And so, and I heard from young lady I was talking with right before we got started. She was saying there's a difference between saying the crime rate is down and crime is still happening.
That's right.
Crime is still happening, but the amount of crime that's happening is going down, and the numbers are proving that. And like I said, I think people are doing for the clicks. And this is just my opinion for the people who want to know. I think because of where certain things are happening, it's gaining more attention. There was a situation that happened downtown, and I love, the fact that now I think there was a restructuring of where they're placing the police officers.
That's right.
So now you can only just walk down there versus just driving through, which gives it a different sense of safety and more eyes on the community and the people to go downtown and have a good time. And it's unfortunate, that situation happens, but, you You got people who just want to make bad decisions, want to see somebody improve a point. But ultimately, people need to understand where it is they're going to put more emphasis on that to make the whole city look bad as a whole.
No question.
There's a lot of positivity that's still going on. We're not going to hop on too much of the bad and not present the positive.
No question.
Like you said, the clicks that's going to happen, people want to present the narrative of something negative for the city. Crime is happening. Crime happens everywhere. But the amount of crime that's happening,
that's right.
The numbers are showing something different.
No question.
Now, I want to make sure I heard it from you.
Yeah,
So
the numbers are showing, again, those incidents coming down. And again, I think a lot of it is the work of our law enforcement, partner with those in the community who are helping us. But we've got to continue to do more, and we will. And listen, to your point, people tend to focus on, the 4 or 5 major cities. You never see, these statistics as it relates to other communities.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
You don't see the stories in relation to some of those areas either. For us, we have to understand that Montgomery is a heartbeat for Central Alabama.
Yes.
And if Montgomery is healthy, Central Alabama is healthy. And I think sometimes you have people who are trying to sabotage the success of the city because how it's being led, who is leading it, who is benefiting from it versus other parts of this state and other parts of the region. So we also have to kind of keep those things in mind. And that's always a point of reflection for me, because whether or not you have those outside forces who are going to try to push the negative, many of which don't live in Montgomery, many of which don't even work in Montgomery, there's so many people doing positive things and doing good things who do live here, who do work here, who do want to advance the cause. And again, those stories don't get shared. Those topics don't get covered, don't get as much shine. It doesn't get that. So we got to make sure, again, we do our part, to make that work. And I think going into the second half of the year, as we have already started, we're seeing the benefits of the work of people in this city, in this community. And I think that it's going to make for an even better year come year end, whether it's related to economic development, affordable housing, job announcement numbers, education, all the things that really matter to a community, as well as public safety, as well as the amount of small businesses we're supporting. Other things that, again, make a city and make a community what it is, all going in the right direction. Do we want crime to go down even more? Absolutely. Do we want to see even fewer homicides to zero homicides? 100%. We want to do that, and we're going to partner with anybody who can help us show young people and even show adults a different way out of the life that is claiming so many of these homicides, and those who are pulled into or pulled onto the wrong side of the law that gets them caught in these situations that brings this stuff about.
I'm with that. I do believe that, things that go on in the city, we do have some people who do have a very important voice to this younger community, to this younger generation. They don't have anything to do. I know in season 1 we talked about all the new stuff that was going on with the community centers. And I think some of them are wrapping up like their last week, this week or possibly next week. And we had a lot of great success. I'm saying we, like I was a part of it.
Hey, you are a part. Everybody in the city's a part of it.
There was a lot of great success, and a lot of them were full and crowded, like very early. A lot of people real deal showed up and showed out, so they make sure the kids had somewhere safe. But as far as that, it was almost in the sense of, I do believe there's still more. This younger generation has gifts to do to be important, not just be on the streets, hang around with the wrong crowd of people. There's always going to be that one person who doesn't want to do right. And this seems more cooler because what they see on TV and social media. So I'm still happy to see all the young men and women that were out there working during the summertime at these community centers, working with these kids, arts and crafts, field trips, swimming. I love to see us as a people swimming.
Well, listen, you know what? Ironically, I just came from one of our public pools, and we were talking about some of the improvements we have to make, and we talked about why that is so important. During this time when a lot of people don't have access to a pool in their backyard. They don't have access to a clubhouse pool in their neighborhood. They don't have access maybe even to a YMCA or a Boys and Girls Club, much less a country club. So we have to do a better job of providing some of those opportunities for recreation, and it's something that I really believe in because I know it shaped me.
Yeah.
Hey, every day at NYSP wasn't fun. Every day at the Cleveland Avenue YMCA was not fun.
Yeah.
But it shaped me.
Correct.
It made me better.
Yeah.
And so, we want to provide those same opportunities and even elevate them somewhat, for young people throughout the community. So it's great to pour millions of dollars into those centers, and we're proud of so many people who helped us do that, who are helping us have a successful summer programming. But at the same time, we know there's a lot more work to do. We're already talking about phase 2 and phase 3, building new community centers, new programming that's relevant to keep not only the young people engaged, but also to keep adults engaged.
Yes.
Whether that's financial literacy, whether that's health and wellness, whether that's spiritual courses, faith-based courses, all the things that we think people can benefit from to make our neighborhoods better are what we want to do. And we're going to continue to invest in us in a way that we haven't, I don't think, ever in this city. And I'm proud of that. I'm proud of it, and I'm proud of the city for how the summer has been and all the great stories and the feedback we've gotten from parents about how their kids are enjoying
Very much so.
these activities.
Now, when you went back to the Cleveland Avenue days, and I know my younger days at the Y, y'all better learn how to joke.
You better do
You
that.
better learn how to shoot basketball and make friends, because ultimately that's what helps build a community, and those are friendships that you have, because next thing you know, you see them in elementary school, junior high school, playing sports together, and it grows. So it's always important to have those things where you have the young people mixed with the older generation, because the older generation gonna be like, hey, no, but then the younger generation gonna be like, I can work with you on this.
Absolutely.
So bridging that gap is a beautiful thing, and with bridging that gap, I'm just bringing back some more stuff. It's time to be messy. So a couple weeks ago, me and my wife went to Atlanta, and we stay going. We go to downtown, if not every other Saturday, almost every Saturday.
Yeah.
But we had some friends that were there for a birthday party. Let's break this down. Let's break down the numbers.
All right.
We drove to Atlanta, filled the tank, $63.84.
You got it down to the penny.
I got to the parking lot, $25 for the parking.
Oh, they're going to hit you over the head for parking in there.
We're going to a restaurant.
Yeah.
$20 a piece to go in the restaurant.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, I ain't eating no food yet.
You ain't even ate no food.
I ain't got no bread, no
that's
water.
Cover charge.
Just a cover charge.
Just to make
I'm
sure.
like, I ain't even like y'all like that. You know what I'm saying? I done paid $40. I ain't got no bread, no water, no salad, no nothing.
Right.
Get in a restaurant, we had to wait 25 minutes. Cool. I would have paid. I want to say that right now. Okay? Especially when she got on heels and she on a stand-up long. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say this for all the married women that done got grown. You wore heels about 6 months. I know your feet be hurt. All right? We get in a restaurant. Food is horrible. I'm not going to say no. Food is horrible.
Man.
I said I could have went to Panana George for this. We get in there. Food is horrible. Walk back out. They automatically put the tip per meal, the gratuity. Let me choose my own tip.
Right. The food bad, but you got a tip. It's already built in.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? So I tipped y'all $20 at the door.
Right.
Okay. Got out, was upset. I said we should have stayed in Montgomery for this.
That's it.
There are attractions that people go to Atlanta to spend half y'all check for. Just to come back to Montgomery, you could have went to Firebirds, Panana George. You could have went to Little Donkey downtown.
Right.
You could have went to Exchange. You ain't got to pay for no parking.
Nope.
But I heard something like a Ferris wheel, something like an attraction.
Yeah.
That's possibly coming to the city. Now, Atlanta got one, too.
That's
it's
right.
expensive. You're going to pay for parking, you'll pay for your ticket, and half the doors don't even open up. Mayor, is that something we can get? How is that? I'm just telling you what I heard.
Hey man, listen, you on the roll right now. I can tell you. I don't know. I can tell that was your idea to go to the A. I know how some of that goes. You don't have a choice but to go.
I got to go.
And you've been working and all this stuff, and somebody says, well, I want to go to Atlanta and do some shopping. I want to go see my girl. I want to do this. I want to go see a show or whatever. And you look up and man, you thinking about what is this going to hit me for?
This 3 utility bills. Water, trash, power, and cable. Just to get in the dope.
Right, just to get in.
But they said I heard there's something like a Ferris wheel, like some type of attraction coming to Montgomery.
Yeah.
What you know about that?
Listen, just a little bit. A little birdie told me we've been getting feedback. Listen, people think that we don't read the comments. We read the comments.
Okay.
All right. People think we don't listen and we don't hear from them. We hear from them. Like, look, you need some more stuff on the riverfront. You need some more things to do. All right. Y'all gotta upgrade this. Y'all gotta upgrade that. Okay. So one of the things was, why not have a destination point people can, when they're walking around downtown, you want them to walk around, you want them to see the lights in the trees and hear some good music on the sidewalk. Then what if you had a Ferris wheel for some people to, you know, just kind of coupled up, date night, whatever it is. They can get on there and, you know, take a look at the river, see the city, see all the way over to Prattville and everywhere else when they go up, all that. So we say, you know what? We've seen one of those at Centennial Park in Atlanta. We've seen them in cities in North Carolina. It's a very popular attraction, the one we've talked about for a few years. But, you know, you start getting in and saying, look, you all had to do something. It's getting a little, you know, regular down there. Do something. So this is a little test run. It's not the only thing that we're talking about doing, but it is something that we're going to try out, see how popular it is, see whether or not people like it. People like it when they go to the fair, obviously. So do you like it when you're downtown in that type of social setting? And for those people who are visiting, they said the same thing. Nice downtown, but y'all places close up at 9 o'clock. Y'all gonna do something about that. So we're working on that. All right. People want to do something after 9 and 10 o'clock. I'm talking about grown folks now. I ain't talking about no kids.
You know, I'm ready to go to bed at 9 o'clock. 8:58.
But look, on a weekend every now and then, you can hang out a little bit. So look, we heard her, and that's what we're going to be trying out. So it's going to be up to the people to decide whether or not it goes or whether or not it stays.
Gotcha. Now, is there a time frame, like a date that could possibly be coming?
HBCU weekend. It will be coming right on up. It will be coming right on up. On weekend, we've got a lot of black college games, a lot of events downtown, concerts. It's going to be a great time, and we want people from all around to come to the city. You ain't got to worry about that parking.
Thank you.
That cover charge for a restaurant.
So
before you eat.
Shout out to Tuskegee coming down.
That's right.
Morehouse coming down. Shout out to Alabama State.
That's right.
Miles College.
Fort Valley.
Fort Valley. Don't y'all bring no trouble. I'm calling the law. I'm calling them right now.
That's it.
But I think that's going to be a great weekend to kind of open that up so people that are near and far see that Montgomery still does have something, because I do believe in what you said, you know, when we first started, the progress of the city. And we want to continue to progress and bring new things and bring new attractions. And I think that would be a great weekend, because that's going to be great for the economy. That's going to be great for the downtown area, for people to come and take pictures. I love when people go to a different town and they take a picture of somebody else's city. You know what I mean? But you go to downtown Montgomery, people take selfies. They don't take pictures of their city.
See?
You know what I'm saying? So I think that'd be the great thing for people to say, yes, Montgomery has this, and we have the ability, but it opens up jobs. So, because can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
All y'all talking about y'all can't get no money. Montgomery got some jobs openings.
Oh, plenty.
We have plenty of job openings. And with that being said, I heard there's another new type of economic development that's trying to take place in Montgomery. You know anything about that?
Tell me which one. We got a few in there. I had 2 meetings this morning about
So there's one that could possibly bring some new jobs, a bigger business. I want to make sure I say it right. I heard it from somebody. You know, when you're being messy and you're hustling from somebody. So I heard it's supposed to bring newer jobs, a bigger business to the city to bring up opportunities, not just for jobs, but something great for the city. Does that sound familiar to you?
It does.
You want to? Can you talk about it? Or that's undercover right now.
Not yet.
Not yet. He said
maybe next time around we'll be out of the legal area.
But hey, y'all better be on the lookout.
Look, I gotta find out where you ear hustling, because you do some good ear hustling, because you're finding out some stuff that I gotta check. I gotta check the doors and all the computers and the phones and everything else around.
I know a few people.
I see.
I know a brother named Elbow. Elbow will change your car, cut your head, cook you dinner. Do you hear me? He know everything. I'm telling you. And I love that the progress of the city is going. I just recently seen they finished up some buildings that was downtown, right down the street from Alabama State. The parking is beautiful. I think it's part of the RSA.
It is.
And it's beautiful how they had it set out. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah. I mean, listen, we got more corporate state jobs coming downtown, the RSA building right there on High Street and Ripley.
Yes.
So that's positive. You've got 2 new hotels that are being finished right there, just adjacent to the Equal Justice Initiative Legacy Museum. Another hotel going up on Goldway Street as well. So what we're trying to do is to play catch up to, again, where tourists are telling us. So you got people from California, from New York, from Boston, Chicago coming here in droves. And they're talking about how great and quaint the city is. And yet we're running out here, running out there.
Yeah.
And so when we have comedians who want to talk about opening comedy clubs, we have nationally known musicians, really globally known musicians, talking about opening up music, live music places here. What they want to see is, are we going to support it?
Yes.
And they want to see, are we going to come out, right? And are we willing to put down half that money? Because you don't have to put down that money you just put down in the 8. I can see how you're looking. I can see how you can put down half of that, if not a third of it, and have a ball out time here.
Yes.
And look, can I say something?
Go ahead.
Let me say something. Let me look right in the camera. Thank you.
This the message.
Listen, nobody cares that you're having a good time as long as you're having a good time around other people.
There you go.
Too many of us, we take ourselves too seriously. Well, I got to go here so I can have a good time. Why can't you have a good time here?
Correct.
What kind of good time are you having that you don't want nobody else to see?
Hiding.
All right?
They hiding. Who you with?
Right. It's something now. Because I'm like, if you're going to go buy the bar out in Birmingham, Atlanta, or catch our little flight to Charlotte and come right back, then you can just do that here for have the cost, have a great time with your friends. You may not want your family around all the time. I understand that.
I'm with
I don't
you.
like all mine around all the time
I'm
either.
with you.
They won't watch this.
I love it.
But anyway, but we got to be sure that we're supporting our business, and then I need our business owners to make sure don't start off high and then go low.
Tell that.
All right? Because you start off way up here, oh, man, we excited. We see the business lights come through the city council. It's going to be good. The next thing we know is hood.
Yes.
Wait, you can't do it like that and expect to make it around here for a long time. It's just not going. You can't take shortcuts. So if we will support the opportunities and the businesses we have, we will see more of these restaurants, more of these places that we talk about in other cities here. We've been talking to them. They want to come. They want to be a part. Some have connections to ASU. Some have connections to Montgomery. Some have connections to the state of Alabama. They want to be a part of it, but we have to then make sure we're supporting.
Correct.
And we'll spend the same money we'll go somewhere else and spend and say, so nobody knows us and we think we're anonymous. Somebody still know you. Somebody got that phone. You just in Atlanta, half Alabama in Atlanta. So how you think somebody from Know the Soul don't know from Macon County don't know where you at?
Exactly.
How you think somebody from Atmore don't know where you at? Bessemer. You from Bessemer and Fairfield. What you mean you don't? But you over here, so you may as well just hang out here, invest here, so we can have some nice place where all of us can go during the week, after work, on the weekends, want to hang out, and then we can tell our tribe to come here and hang with us as opposed to us always having to go to them.
And shout out to all the people on social media that are constantly posting like the restaurants in the city of Montgomery.
Yeah, I love
different restaurants, different venues.
Yeah.
We love that. But let's say this, because I know you just got done preaching. I'm going to help you with your benediction. Here we go. Y'all better keep that good quality of service from the time y'all open.
That's right.
To the time you close.
That's right.
If I want to spend my money, I want to spend my money right because the service
no question.
was good.
No question.
Stop coming to work late.
Right. And stop coming to work mad.
If you don't want to be there, should have called them. Now, I can't help. I want a 2 for $2 from Applebee's, okay? It ain't nothing you got to do. I'm going to tip you. I promise you that. I'm going to take good care of you.
I believe in that.
Don't stand my plate on my table no more.
Right. I believe in that. Now, look, you get somebody that's a cheap tipper, then that's what needs to be on social media.
There you go.
That's what needs to be breaking news. All right? Somebody don't know how to tip. We can work all that out. But no, come with the smile. Come with the service.
Yeah.
Again, I don't care if you're at Red Lobster, Firebirds, anywhere in between. Come, good attitude. Gonna be taken care of.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
great.
gonna bless you. I'm telling you that. I'm gonna bless you.
Yeah, that's it. I believe it.
Final words for the day. Crime rate is going down despite what the people are saying.
Hey, crime rate is going down, and listen, and the city is going up. I mean, we're going up, man. We're gonna do that because of all the people who are pushing.
Right.
And look, it's like anything else. You got the good news is out there, but we know bad news travels while good news is still tying the shoes. So we just got to make sure we continue to press forward. We continue to do the work together, and build this city, build this community, and we're going to have a great end of the summer.
Yes, sir.
Great end of July, and beginning of the school year going into August, and then obviously the fall. So we're looking forward to it. It's going to be a great season 2. I'm open to whatever you want to talk about. Cowboy Carter, I missed that. Y'all didn't tell me about that. I'm mad nobody gave me Any good tickets. I had some cheap tickets offered
Really?
in Atlanta. Don't ask me to go to Atlanta. They offered me some cheap tickets. That really tells me you didn't want me to come.
There you go.
They didn't really. But let me just offer the man some tickets. I know he's not going to accept me.
Right.
You
I want good quality.
I'm not going to be way up there, and all I see is the cowboy hat and some boots.
Exactly. There
All
you go. Hey, this is season 2, episode 1, The Mayor's Take. I'm your host, Daryl Hall. This is the one, only the Honorable Mayor Stephen L. Reed. It's always a pleasure. Stay tuned for season 2. We'll see y'all later.